In a country like ours where poverty, food security and therefore malnutrition are still real challenges, especially in rural areas and urban people living in slums, probably because we still rely on ancient farming methods, it's time to try out other farming techniques in order to improve our economic well-being. Rabbit farming for commercial use has not yet picked up in Kenya compared to other countries like France. For a long time, people have been keeping rabbits as pets in their homes, which contributes to insufficient food supply and commercial well-being. Rearing rabbits for commercial purposes has, however, risen in Central and Rift Valley provinces. Mr. Waiganjo is a farmer who has specialized in rabbit rearing for commercial purposes.
My name is Peter Waiganjo. I've been in this industry for now about 16 years. I've introduced rabbit rearing to many young and old. Rabbit meat is picking up very fast because we are able to slaughter about 500 rabbits per week. And actually, we are now having a shortage of, the demand is higher than the supply.
He also mentors people who want to venture into the business. Mr. Lee is one of the people he has mentored.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Eun Lee, a director of Ecosi Famoja Limited. Our company is located in Nairobi in Kenya. Our company is mainly deal with bio farming technology. Now the company which is dealing with the farming technology, bio farming technology, now is venturing into the rabbit business. It's because we find the right person who has the right mindset, like Mr. Waiganjo, the former chairman of Rabak. And then through the discussion I had with him, I was able to find this rabbit business will be able to improve the food security, and also it has many value-adding businesses. It will meet the satisfaction of people who do this business, local Kenyans. So it can satisfy people who need food and people who are willing to do this business. And further, it can also help Kenya entirely.
Rabbit farming is cost efficient since it does not require a lot of land. Also, you don't need many rabbits to start rearing. One male and one female is enough to start you through. A female rabbit is called a doe, while a male rabbit is called a buck. There are many rabbit breeds available throughout the world. Among them, Dutch, French lop, Flemish giant, Angora, White California, New Zealand white, dark grey, fox, New Zealand black and chinchilla.
This is the New Zealand white. You can see it. The frame is giant. You can see also it looks a giant. Okay. See this one. This is a checked.
Housing rabbits is simple and does not need specialized personnel. There are two main ways of housing rabbits: deep litter and cage method. In deep litter, one large house is built and the rabbits are kept together in one room, while in cages, a room is built, then separated with multiple cages, where rabbits are placed in different cages. For procreation, a buck and a doe are placed in one cage. One buck can be placed in a cage with two does and still make successful production. Rabbits have a high rate of production with 4 to 5 births a year. Each birth ranging between 2 to 8 kids, and a litter size of about 6 to 8 kgs, which represent 300 kgs of meat produced by one doe.
The gestation period of a rabbit is 1 month, 30 days. And it can have about, say, 6 to 12 siblings or young ones. Sometimes there are some that goes up to 14, but it's very uncomfortable because in the normal, rabbits are supposed to have 8. Sometimes they go higher, sometimes low.
The hatches should be kept clean to prevent the rabbits from being infected. The refuse is easy to collect. Gutters are put around the hatch and have a collection point where a bucket is put to collect the refuse. The rabbits are mostly fed dry food. They eat dry grass and pellets. Water should always be put in the cages to quench their thirst. Their wastes and skins are very important. The urine is used as insecticide and fertilizer, while stool is used as manure and tilapia food for fish pond owners. The skins are used to make many things, among them blankets, dressing, handbags and hats. They are used as manure as well. Mr. Gugi is a farmer who uses rabbit's waste as fertilizer for his crops. He confirms a great improvements on the bananas and onions he plants.
Sasa kwanza natayarisha samba, nachimba masimo, alafu naweka mbolea ya sungura. Toka hapo napanda ndizi, napea maji wakati hakuna mvua. Ndizi ikifika wakati wa kuzaa inazaa ndizi kubwa na mrefu, na hata watu wanakuja kubook kabla ya ndizi hata kukomaa. Kwa hivyo yenyewe ndio inajiuza.
Most rabbits reach maturity in 5 months and achieve slaughter weight just about 3 months. One mature rabbit costs approximately 5,000 shillings for a doe and slightly lower cost for a buck.
We do two things. Those starters, we sell them breeding stocks. And the breeding stock, we sell them at 3,500 each. The kind of the breed you saw there. Then from there, we get all the rabbits for meat. And we buy every kilo of meat at 400 shillings. So, it's worth noting that rabbit meat is half of the weight of a rabbit. That is to say, if your rabbit is 4 kilos, it gives you 2 kilo meat. The skin, we have not yet got a market. We are trying to turn them, but we have not got a good turner who can turn the skins. So up to now, we are not doing much with them. We have local turnings, but they cannot be able to turn many skins. We have started adding value addition. We have started doing value addition. We are making sausages. Demand for rabbit sausages is very high, but we have a challenge of rabbit meat. So if we slaughter all the rabbits for sausage, it will mean that people will not get the meat. So we advise farmers to keep many rabbits. If one rabbit gives you about 8 rabbits, and each rabbit gives you 2 kilos of meat, it will mean it is 800 shillings per rabbit. So if there are 8, that rabbit will give you 6,400. So if you keep many rabbits, definitely you'll be able to make money. Thank you.